In China's fiercely competitive entertainment industry, where fame can evaporate in an instant, two names have not just survived in the spotlight: Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo. Their ascent from relative obscurity to superstardom began with the 2019 phenomenon The Untamed. Yet behind this meteoric rise was a young, daring producer who saw risk as opportunity. This is the untold story of strategic vision, unconventional casting, and relentless determination that turned two underdogs into legends, and forever changed Tencent. Before the fame, struggling to stand out, long before The Untamed made them household names, both Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo scraped by in an industry that churns out hundreds of dramas annually yet devours unprepared talent. Xiao Zhan, a design graduate from Chongqing University with no formal acting training, debuted in 2015 on the idol survival show X Fire. He impressed audiences with his visuals and earnest charm, but then spent 2016-18 in bit roles on web dramas such as Superstar Academy and Oh, My Emperor. He subsisted on one-day shoots, shared dorm bedrooms with co-stars, and hosted unpaid fan gatherings in community halls. Patrons praised his sincerity online, but his bank balance barely budged. Wang Yibo, a former K-pop trainee with UNIC and a magnetic variety show presence on programs like Day Day Up, ventured into acting with projects like A Chinese Odyssey, Love You a Million Years 2016 and Private Shushan 2017. Critics labeled his performances wooden, and by 2018 he was typecast, unable to prove he could anchor a series. His agent recalls pitching him to network executives who dismissed him as prettier than powerful. Both lacked agency clout, connections, or the star power to break. The mastermind, Yang Xia's high-stakes gamble. Yang Xia, born in Chengdu in 1994, graduated top of her class from the Beijing Film Academy in 2017. During her internship under veteran producer Zhang Zhizhong, she mastered budget negotiations, location logistics, and regulatory compliance, often drafting shot lists on her smartphone during late-night editing marathons. In early 2018, she discovered Mo Dao Zhu Shi, a cult, Danmei, novel on Jinjiang Literature City, with millions of devoted readers dreaming of a screen adaptation. Adapting BL content in China spelled career suicide. Past series like Addicted Heroine 2016 were pulled mid-season, studios fined, and creative teams lost distribution rights. Yet Yang Xia identified three game-changing factors: a passionate fanbase, the novel's universal themes of loyalty and moral conflict, and the surging international appetite for Chinese fantasy epics. Facing skepticism from investors and internal doubts at Tencent Video, she persisted through 7 pitch revisions, investor forums, and late-night strategy sessions. Her proposal, a 120 million RMB demon-hunting Xianxia epic that foregrounds brotherhood, frames romantic subtext as loyalty, and invests heavily in cinematic visuals, backed by a dedicated compliance team to pre-screen content. Tencent approved 120 days of location shoots across Hengdian World Studios, Yunnan's rice terraces, and remote Sichuan monasteries. Casting against the grain. Most producers chase social media metrics or agency ties. Yang Xia hunted for raw soul. She rejected demands for established stars, insisting on Xiao Zhan after spotting his expressive hanfu photos on Weibo. His mischievous spark matched Wei Wuxian's roguish charm. At a crucial meeting, she presented a mood board pairing his candid selfies with novel excerpts. Executives nodded in disbelief, then capitulated. For Lan Wangji, she staged a closed audition in a dim studio, asking Wang Yibo to perform a silent scene accompanied only by flute music. His dance-trained poise, disciplined stillness, and micro-expressions convinced her that beneath his reserved exterior lay the perfect match. They rehearsed side by side for hours, building trust. A 2-hour chemistry read left the director in tears, cementing their yin-yang dynamic. Dodging censorship and elevating the drama. With explicit romance banned, Yang Xia's team reimagined intimacy through symbolism. A shared dandelion released into the wind, lingering hand brushes, and the pivotal forehead ribbon exchange shot ambiguously. One famously mournful poem scene was recast as a silent meditation, filmed near moonlight to evoke longing. They reframed whispers as solemn vows and recast love poems into commemorative inscriptions. Over 30 romantic scenes were re-edited or cut entirely. Episodes underwent compliance reviews with a former regulator-turned-consultant, and press materials labeled the series a historical fantasy with themes of loyalty and chivalry, never hinting at BL origins. Release schedules shifted, edits multiplied, but the narrative's emotional core remained intact, deepened by the imposed constraints. The aftermath. A global craze. When The Untamed premiered on June 27, 2019, it exploded. 5.3 billion views on Tencent Video within 4 months, #1 trending on Weibo for 237 days, and an 8.810 Douban rating from over 600,000 reviews. Fan art conventions sprang up across Asia. Thai fans chartered flights to Beijing, and Brazilian Wattpad saw a 300% spike in fan fiction. Xiao Zhan's meteoric rise. Xiao Zhan became China's most sought-after luxury ambassador, partnering with Louis Vuitton and Gucci. He headlined The Longest Promise 2020 and Netflix's Joy of Life 2 2023, while cultivating a philanthropic image through charity auctions that raised over 200 million RMB in 2021. He weathered the 2020 227 incident with strategic PR and the unwavering support of a 30 million-strong fanbase, who organized book drives and environmental campaigns in his honor. Wang Yibo's multifaceted domination. Wang Yibo diversified his portfolio. Starring in Hidden Blade 2021 and Born to Fly 2024, he grossed over 1.2 billion RMB. As captain on Street Dance of China, Seasons 3 to 6, he led 2 champion teams and launched a streetwear collaboration that sold out in days. His refined image attracted ambassador roles at Chanel and Dior, and Forbes China named him to its 30 Under 30. His social media following soared to 55 million on Weibo and 15 million on Instagram. The takeaway. Visionary producers shape legends. Raw talent laid their foundations, but behind-the-scenes architects like Yang Xia turned potential into phenomenon. Her playbook. Targeted fan engagement, fearless casting, regulatory chess, has become a case study in film schools and boardrooms. The Untamed's success reignited interest in live fantasy dramas. Drop your thoughts below and subscribe for deep dives into CENT's biggest stars.